I never played Summoner, but I did play Red Faction. And my favorite part in that game is the moment where Hendrix and Parker meet face to face for the very first time.
My last job was in automotive. We sold discount parts for German and Japanese manufacturers.
I used to be a freelance designer of elevator restrictor systems.
I needed a change. I needed to pursue my dreams.
I think that moment spoke to me because our relationships are mediated and digitized through cell phones and email and internet. There's no intimacy, there's no connection.
The Summoner guys did this comedy routine where they were playing a fantasy role-playing game. It really cracked a lot of people up.
Now, you might not be familiar with restrictors because they work only when there's an emergency.
Yes, I was supposed to play the role of Dr. Capek in the original Red Faction, but the gentleman playing Iago suffered a cerebral aneurysm and needed surgery. So I ended up on Summoner instead.
An elevator restrictor keeps people inside the elevator when it breaks down, so they don't open the door, fall out, and die.
So, when I got hired to play the part of Morbizon, I was thrilled. You know, like it was my turn to make people laugh now. But it didn't happen.
The man made a full recovery, by the way. God bless him, but now I'm stuck in this dead-end role.
So I got on the bus, went out to Illinois, and knocked on the door of Volition Incorporated and said, "Here I am."
They were like, well, if we can't be funny like the first one, we're not even gonna try.
In Red Faction, there's this real sense of communion, and I don't think video games do that often enough.
Now, Brian Farrell, he's the head honcho over there at THQ. He promised me a good part in Red Faction 2.
The first lesson I learned in my own recovery is that you don't give up. You take it one day at a time, and you don't give up.
A villain with a bazooka and some sharp knives. Yes, we'll see. I'm not holding my breath.
Now, don't get me wrong, elevators are very safe, but you want to have systems in place that will keep people from getting hurt.
I paid my dues. I plunged toilets and washed dishes and made coffee. Because these people are basically mama's boys who can't do a bloody thing for themselves.
I can only hope that Summoner 2 will speak to people in the same way.
As foretold in the prophecy, a goddess is reborn, a warrior queen and savior who must face her destiny.
Bloody pirates.
Summoner 2. In developing the sequel to one of the top-selling role-playing adventure titles for the PlayStation 2, THQ and Volition reconsidered virtually every aspect of the game, determined to create an experience that far surpassed Summoner 1.
Basically, when we started working on Summoner 2, we said, all right, what elements did we like from Summoner 1? And we kept all of those and then decided to just transform and change everything else for Summoner 2. We have done some under-the-hood improvements that sort of take more advantage of the power of the PlayStation 2.
Using the PS2 platform to maximum effect allowed the developers to make tremendous improvements for Summoner 2, such as 30 wildly imaginative 3D locales. Real-time action with an all-new party-driven combat system. And at the center, an immersive character-driven story.
I am Maya, Queen of Halasar.
Summer 2 takes place in the Kingdom of Halasar. And the main character, the character that you play, is Maya. She's the Queen of Halasar. She has a prophecy to fulfill. Her big problem, her big conflict is that she doesn't know at the beginning of the game how to go about fulfilling this prophecy.
Will you come with me?
Maya is joined on her quest by a group of customizable characters, which include Sangoril, a trained assassin and Maya's ally. Torgus, Maya's mentor and trusted advisor. Prince Neru, a pirate king with a mysterious past. Iari, an automaton with magical energy weapons. And Morbazan, a massive spellcaster with the power to devour souls.
We have 7 different characters, and each of them can be developed in a multitude of different ways. Maya herself is very versatile. She can be a spellcaster, a healer, a melee fighter, or whatever you want her to be.
Each of these characters is brought to life by a team of designers, artists, and animators.
First, you've got the concept guys who have to actually come up with a visual representation of something that everybody's just kind of been talking about. Then the character guys take the 2D concept drawings that we have and then flesh those ideas out so that they look correct from all 3 angles that you'd see them in the game. And then the animators are the guys that really make them, they add that final touch to the game that makes them look realistic and compelling to the player.
From the Palace of Halasar to Munari City, the level designers create the 3D world in which the characters and the player will live.
I think fantasy, as far as creating a game world, does offer a lot of opportunities. Whatever you see in the game, you can walk up to and you can explore and you can interact with it. We've given the player an environment that they can almost live in.
Combining superlative storytelling with real-time action, Summoner 2 promises to take role-playing adventure games to the next level.
The most powerful substance ever created controls time, controls physics. Only a chosen few can control it. But only one can save us from it. Alter space, alter time, alter echo. Coming in 2003. This game is not yet rated.